Via TV, True FM.
Say Via TV, True FM.
On Via TV,
into True FM 96.1.
what's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll keep up later.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
1A 2024 edition of the news program News Desk. 45 minutes of news about Liberia, Africa, and our global village. In this Hensing Deca presenting. In the headlines, President Joseph Boakai congratulated the government and people of the United States of America ahead of the country's 240th independence anniversary on July 4. Liberia Coast Guard rescues about 35 people trapped by floods in Johnsonville Township as Defense Minister Geraldine George hails the Coast Guard for executing the Operation Rising Tide. And the Board of Directors appoints Amos Buri as Acting Director General of the institution following the resignation of Janet McCauley. And away from Liberia, Kenya's President William Ruto says the country will have to borrow more to keep the government running following the rejection of a hugely unpopular finance bill that was going to raise more money in taxes. The details of the developments in news bulletin, the voices of the newsmakers post are anticipated on this July 1 edition of the news program. We'll take a break to rejoin you.
Via TV, True FM.
Say Via TV, True FM.
On Via TV,
into True FM 96.1.
Up next is Olivia Baum. We're going to set the pace with the news bulletin and the following development. Good evening.
Good evening and to all. President Joseph Boakai has sent a congratulatory message to the government and people of the United States of America on the occasion marking the 240th independence anniversary of that country on July 4. In the message to the United States President Joe Biden, President Joseph Boakai, on behalf of the government and people of Liberia, and in his own extended felicitations, best wishes, President Joseph Biden, through him to the government and people of the United States of America, they commemorate this historic milestone. According to the military release, the Liberian leader recalled vividly that as the United States commemorates another milestone in its national resistance, the historic bond of friendship and cooperation subsisting between the two countries and peoples will continue to be increasingly enhanced. President Joseph Boakai noted that as the continuous closest traditional bilateral, Liberia will continue to engage positively with the United States, build on their strong existing bilateral framework, as well as to cooperate with the United States in the fight to achieve and sustain international peace and security. The foreign ministry supports the Liberian leader as pushing President Joe Biden's personal well-being and continued wisdom as he leads his people on the continued irreversible path to sustained peace, stability, and prosperity. The Liberia Coast Guard, supported by civil authorities at the Ministry of National Defense, has rescued about 35 people trapped by floods in Credit Town in Johnsonville, following reports of a devastating effects due to heavy rainfall. The Ministry of National Defense and the Armed Forces of Liberia's High Command mandated Liberia Coast Guard to launch Operation Rising Tide. The rescue operation, led by Captain John Willie, commander of the Liberia Coast Guard, involved search and rescue missions in flooded communities to ensure the safety and well-being of residents. The term Operation Red Tide according to it, is reflects the urgency and critical nature of Coast Guard missions during floodings, symbolizing efforts to overcome the challenges posed by natural disasters. Following the rescue, Defense Minister, retired Brigadier General Jeremy George, emphasized that despite challenges, the armed forces of Liberia remain prepared and committed to assisting people affected by floods and sea erosion across the country. For his part, Army Chief of Staff, Brigadier General Deputy Paulette praised the Liberia Coast Guard Search and Rescue Team for their outstanding performance in executing their constitutional duties. The board of the board of directors of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia has appointed Amos Bowie as acting director general of the institution. The appointment follows the resignation of Jane Macaulay as director general. Jane Macaulay resigned over the weekend, citing lack of cooperation from the board and the Minister of Health. In her letter to the president, Madam Macaulay said the chairman of the NFA board and the Minister of Health tried to remove her from her role, thereby creating a toxic and hostile working environment for her. However, on Monday, the NPA board named Amos Omori as the acting director general, replacing Madam Jane Macaulay. Bowie is a public health emergency management fellow of the United States Center for Disease Control and Prevention and an environmental public health specialist with over 20 years of experience in the health sector with Liberia. At the same time, the board of directors has also appointed Mohammed as acting Deputy Director General for Administration, replacing Dr. Patrick Ryan, whose tenure ends on July 1, 2024, while Dr. Dios Ngela Yene will continue as acting Deputy Director General for Technical Services. The presiding justice A. Chamber at the court has taken siege of the internal runway of the Independent National Commission on Human Rights. Associate Justice by Monday, according to our judicial correspondence, mandated all parties to appear for legal conference on Thursday, July 4, through a notice of assignment. Justice Kabas, July 4, called gathering of people barred a petition of prohibition for commissioners Navid Rake, Mohammed Fample, Padmilia Do Pedro, and Pindaros Association, amongst other things, accused the institution's chairperson considered them sovereign of fixing their salaries in violation of the act creating the ICHR. But considered them sovereign has been affiliated withholding his colleagues' incomes on ground that they are not open to work and have legal authority to withhold their salaries contrary to their claims. Our judicial correspondent further said Justice Kavanagh's conference will determine whether the commissioners will receive their salaries or not as provided by law. China Yukon has completed the first phase of the rehabilitation of road works in former District 1 County. The completion of the road is in adherence to the mandate of the House of Representatives for China to live up to its concession agreement. The mandate from the House of Representatives was triggered by a complaint by a Bon County District Number 7 representative for the fabulous city that China Union is not living up to its concession agreement. As a result of the legislative action, representatives for the family expressed joy over the completion of the first phase of the road rehabilitation, especially from wetlands to the Hindi waterside. Speaking during the 12th road by the lawmaker and engineers, including including the top management team of China Union, representative for the company, lauded the Liberian company for what he calls the job well done. The Painesville Operation says it has begun the full implementation of the new selling policy at the ELWA junction. According to PCC Communications Director Jeremiah Gage, the exercise, which began effective July 1, followed the end of the 3 month grace period that was given to marketers to leave the main ELWA junction runabout. Jeremiah Gage noted that the PCC has identified, including PC Market to the roundabout, the township of Hookertown to the roundabout, Sanakato Sports Complex to the roundabout, and the Hope for Women Clinic Junction and the AB Topper Road earmarked for the no selling policy. The executive director of Plastics Liberia, a local organization develops a strategic method in targeting the issues of plastic waste in the country. He further stated that the organization also promotes the concept of environmental sound waste management and engage policymakers to introduce and encourage policies to reduce pollution. Tiawalo said the organization is striving to discover and reduce plastic littering, one use of plastic in Liberia. According to him, the organization has gone far in reaching out to communities across Montserrat and other areas. A group under the government concerned professionals in support of the establishment of the economic support has welcomed the appointment of Councillor Jonathan Massacre as Executive Director of the Office of the World Economic Council. The group in the release of and appreciate the contributions of the international community, individuals and who have endorsed Councillor Massacre's preparedness. Recently, President Joseph Waka appointed Councillor Jonathan Massacre Executive Director of the Office of the World Economic Council, a decision that has been criticized in some quarters, but the concerned professionals support of the establishment of an economic crime squad believes that the appointment of Councillor Massacre is timely and important to attain justice for victims of the country's 14 years of civil war and to bring to closure the culture of impunity in Liberia. According to these events are mainly children who were sexually abused, tortured, and suffered severe human rights violations. The 29th Convocation Speaker of Malta, the Justice Lord Apostolic Pentecostal Mission School, has cautioned parents and guardians to properly monitor their children's activities if they are the future leaders of the country. Emmanuel Emmin said proper monitoring of the kids by parents to help them keep away bad engaging in those activities. According to him, if this is Liberian, will once again be recognized amongst their colleagues on the board. He cautioned parents and guardians to be good examples to their kids and encouraging them not to be part of what will be beneficial to society. Youth Network for Positive Change has expanded its free tuition aid of 50,000 Liberian dollars to the Royal Academy International School and the Cornerstone International System Montserrat. The initiative, according to Netpol Executive Director Ambassador Lucia, is an effort to contribute to nation building with enhancing quality education. According to the 100,000 Liberian dollar initiative to benefit about 9 schools. from both institutions, making commitments of working with Cornerstone International Society to ensure that all the institutional key press club activities are aired on any renowned institution in Liberia. The president of the National Doctoral Workers Union of Liberia, Maurice Sangari, has expressed sympathy over the death of a motorcyclist in a tragic accident involving a tank truck in Cadwell. Speaking to reporters on Monday, Sangari said there should be a proper investigation into the accident by the police. The accident led to angry protests, setting the truck on fire. But Sangari said citizens should not take the law to their own hands, adding burning the truck was not a solution to the problem. Away from Liberia, President William Ruto says the country will have to borrow more to keep the government running following the rejection of a hugely unpopular finance bill that was going to raise more money in taxes. The president said he would withdraw the bill containing controversial tax hacks last Wednesday after deadly protests which saw parliament set on fire. But on Sunday, he said, dropping the bill had set the country back 2 years as he explained the difficulty of being unable to raise extra taxes while facing a huge debt burden. He said this meant Kenya would have to borrow 1 trillion shillings just to be able to run the government to anything that's enabling.
Via TV, True FM,
In Via TV, True FM,
On Via TV,
into Truth FM 96.1.
what's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black parent is to tell Joseph Bakala, if you don't organize yourself in your grateful manner, we'll take your better level.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Hello, somewhere at 12. My name is Hansen there, represent. Welcome.
In one of the top developments we are following, and the board of directors appoints Amos Worry as acting director general of the institution following the resignation of Jenny Akole. Let's bring you the voices of the news makers. Let's bring you this development right here. Today's edition of news program needs text. Painesville City Corporation says it has begun the full implementation of the low selling policy at the EAW junction. According to PCC Communications Director Jeremiah Dijan, the exercise, which began effectively July 1, 2024, followed the end of the 3-month grace period that was given the marketers to leave the main EAW junction roundabout.
They all will understand and will all look like they will get up. But it's a process, and they will give us time, but we are keeping that our people will get the knowledge very fast so that we can be able to build on the oil or should be at the junction. This particular exercise, there are other areas that we clear mind in this process. But with the strain of the Congo City, we decided that we will initially focus on the area junction around about. We don't go to even as far as rail line, that is also part of it. Doing rail line exclusively about the trucks. We want the trucks to move to Omega. We also people the Japanese freeway, the south and forth within the city of Asia, which come in people who are just in any still take garage, will be doing after and what is it's one of those everything has because of so what junction initial within the vicinity of the area junction. So I just forget that kind of between the township government and the so we want to put this area first, let us extend to other areas. I think what it is geographically this is the largest city in Nigeria. And it's different from the country. So it will take us time to be able to walk over this process. It's not something that is a process of process. And we all work together, both the citizens and the politicians, all work together to succeed in this.
At the same time, Jeremiah, did you feel that the exercise in subsequent time is expected to be extended to other parts of Israel, like other areas within the city itself?
These awareness appearances, television appearances, listen jingles, and also the social media creating awareness about it. Most of the individuals issues that are usually serious about this, not just taking them by surprise, we talk about engage in whatever means through the radio, through the social media, putting our flyers, through the assistant to get home awareness, and that's where we are. So they don't know we'll start this goal at 8 o'clock, started by 11 o'clock. Before the people themselves were already and then even some of the vendors, they are aware and saying that people give us 3 months to maximum 1 to 2 people. So that's what we did, and we just want the public now to support us in the war of politics. Any interference from maybe political leaders that may try to use their connection. We are begging about it. The mayor is very much the same, and business is the problem there. So we do it one step at a time. This is the first step, and the presentations that we give for the LBS market to the runabout, for the Jamaica and the schools to the runabout, for the border between the township of Bhutan to the runabout, and for the Hip Women Junction to the runabout. These are areas that we want to create a sense of law and order. So responsibility of that yes, bureaus to quit. Let all focus in get it's not just dollars to take out thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars spent on the project. You're not saying that they're alive. So that's how we're doing. So the only thing I can say is that we appeal to our people to join us. Please join us in this process. This is a wonderful, this is a national thing that we all need to do. If things will better, the entire idea will benefit of it. You'll be proud to say, yes, I have considered that it doesn't just run about the entire project. Can you imagine? So we have to take it with care, we have to maintain it so that the people who get this process, the government of life, will build it very much. And if people want to do it,
And why just the implementation of the no selling policy by the government through the things we said corporation in several markets after the year that the attention are appealing to the BCC to allow them sell on the simple work according to the marketers. Their only means of survival is through their market as such, removing them from the EFW junction without relocating them is a setback to the businesses. Market they're frowning at the PPCC for its no selling policy decision. Earlier, to the Director of Communications of the Pennsylvania Corporation, Jeremiah. China Union has completed the first phase of the rehabilitation of road works in former district on County. The completion of the road is in adherence to the mandate of the House of Representatives for China Union to live up to its concession agreement. The mandate from the House of Representatives was triggered by a complaint of Bone County District Number 7 Representative for the Family stating that China Union is not living up to its concession agreement. Speaking during a tour on the road by the lawmaker over the weekend, praised the company for living up to its agreement.
We have previously advocated in the past so that China is up to their agreement. We kept saying that this even now we're still in the first 100 days that China draw back to be able to ensure that the local community can benefit from their natural resources and especially those things that sign up in the concession agreement. We wrote that for constitution and brought China and an investigation was launched and China has been mandated to live up to their responsibility. We have a team that is set to come and do updated findings since of the amended plan and we want to update the current status of how China is implementing the amended plan. And so we have that great plan and be able to do that. General assess how to implement the first 6 months of it. So it's something that we so the 6 months is something I will take the conservation support to the schools, support to the hospital, support rehabilitation or upgrading the road, getting ready for equipment and provisions or pavement or at least 3.5 million under the government for those who have to do for the three counties. So these are things we want to follow up on. So then the final assessment of the road, I think all assessment we done 99% of what they were to the road has been travel time to can be now more than to be something around 45. So the internet is very we want to ensure that consistently monitor the expectations of the I think it is about that we will ensure that we benefit them trying to so more accurate we can be further and ensure that government will make the action in monitor mental health agency and finding and monitoring all of these things I think
For the from Bond County District Number 7 Representative for his party, Project Manager of the Liberia Construction Company, Thomas Gate, ordered the people of former district for the while rehabilitating case that the company being established by young Liberians has competent individuals who are capable of doing lots of major works but need the opportunity to showcase their abilities, as in the case of Bond County District 7 that demanded that the contract is awarded to Liberian owned construction company.
children engineering solution. Is it a Liberian owned construction company? 100%. I'm a manager and I was hoping of the process and then I encouraged this lab to participate in the process and get a date since we started the project April 25th and then we have one or two due to the weather of so technically it took us 2 months really to cover a 10 to 5 miles. So that was like for you as a Liberian company going through a building process, not having foreign company to do such projects. How was it? It was very well happy that at this time, anytime we love to come out and go to the process after. It was funny. First of all, honorable lawmaker, to be done by Labrador. The first step I was is the entry to receive the channel meal and then keep the process and all category. And we'll be grateful for that because we start opportunity some development, revenue income, and even a base. We're grateful if the process will go, so we will make an impact. Definitely do that like right now. That's the message we have. It's 100%. Technically, it's not hit to come highlight the rags. The low rags have 4 trucks that help with the equipment. Yes, we're grateful for people who are technical to redesign and keep money from and get a cool around. So, true. As you can see, if you start something, you need to be a process again. We at least we're grateful that our just telling you what the government of the district, the government have here for the work. So the people for the actual we are still welcoming people to home eyes. Many people will see a very good reception of the environment of work speed. So I have to end up in that they can drive in a few just to the call to act twisting and turning from the work to village. But it's no sweat. You come to my yeah, but we're grateful that we're working.
Thomas K. is the project manager of the Kingdom Engineering Construction Company that's speaking. Earlier, he listed the course upon county edition number 7, representing for the family. So, while folks, if you're just joining us, a reminder of the top developments we are following. On today's edition of the news program, President Joseph Waka congratulates the government and people of the United States of America ahead of the country's 245th independence anniversary on July 4th. Liberia accused about 35 people trapped by floods in Johnson Township as Defense Minister Geraldine George hails the Coast Guard for executing the Operation Rising Tide. Enfield Board of Directors appoints Amos Bori as acting Director General of the institution following the resignation of Jenny Macaulay. And away from Liberia, Kenya President William Ruto says the country will have to borrow more to keep the government running following the rejection of the controversial finance bill that meant to raise more money in taxes. Let's continue with more developments. Youth Network for Progressive Change UNEPO has expanded its free tuition aid of 50,000 Liberian dollars to the Royal Academy International School and the Cornerstone International School System in Mansurati County. The initiative, according to UNEPO Executive Director Leo Tia, is in an effort to contribute to nation building through enhancing quality education.
And for the teachers and school administrators, I want you to find more ways to get my life together. So the reason is if you do what you do and you find more ways you have a great one. Because the reason the problem around here is now because we don't have teachers that will put time to teach our new generation of young people. The future will be that. That is the reason why teachers and school administrators are a lot of them because they want to do it fast. They want to do it without what you can assign, or what you can find that you decide. I want you to live in that live your needs, live your income. Whatever you can do, if you see a lot of people out there, sometimes people got to live it. For what? Most people say, "Allah, I see myself using time around the best thing is that appreciate my God. No matter how you see it small, you will see it just as on the mother. Focus on the street. Don't get lost in load of together. It's a free privilege. That's everything we teach them how to do it. That's into it. Income for our to our grandkids, or as a family. We feel a family because we have decided to listen to being a leaders. We decided to study, we decided to study the lesson, we decided to be patient, we decided to wake up early with them, we decided to come to school even when there is no recess. We decided to come to school. Everything that we do, all the things that we do, that is the reason why we have a job that we come to the people of celebrate. So we be proud of yourself, and you feel like you will sit around and say, you won't understand. You will do your brothers proud.
The voice of here, UNEPO Executive Director there, speaking over the weekend when he served as the speaker on two separate occasions during the 12th graduation of the Royal International School in Brazil and the 21st graduation exercise of the Cornerstone International School System in Monrovia. The president of the National Dump Truck Workers Union of Liberia, Maurice Sangari, has expressed sympathy over the death of a motorcyclist in a tragic accident in a St. truck in Caldwell. Speaking to reporters, Amanda Sangari said it should be a proper investigation into the accident by the police.
They say we all here right now with because I human left this. There's no left Vietnam left. All left us. But you know, the things will come in. Maybe the underground think the certain two or three can be the solution to the accident. Accident, you don't want them to do accident. But what will be the investigation? If somebody take somebody any investigation, proper investigation, this about accident, any investigation. When they plan a job, somebody will die in the accident. If somebody will cancel the insurance, the liability of the children or whatsoever of the kid. Meaning, if you plan a job, why the insurance was still for? Why the owner of the car is still for the farm valid people? You don't have anything because why you supposed to work to take it family or take care of the children beyond the person. So what is that the material is not there again? There's no way. So I just believe the national government really coming out here that the value of the job should be limited. That's what I'm saying for me.
Meanwhile, Morrison carried caution motorcyclists to ride with care to avoid accidents which at most times lead to loss of lives.
But sometimes the motorcycle team will take time. My brother, listen, the team is even take it today. And yesterday, motorcycle was not listening. For the motorcycle, they accident was not there. We said the team come above, they come above. The accident is too much. The team can take two, that they can't be seeing him on the road. They will not see the wall on it. They can be looking at their feet, right? Then who's going, not supposed to be get on their house. Let me go for my phone on it, but they come safely. But once he take it safely, when I come back, we'll say, high go. So the woman need to look at it. We are not meaning to do accident. Every accident need to be investigated. And nobody will be the happiness of people being left take care of it. And actually, we are and we are believe everything of it as an Nigerian, but by the grace of God, we are praying and we take care to our travel. They still be calm down until we come in because we are not in no cure in the country.
Maurice Sangari is the president of the National Dump Truck Workers Union of Liberia. The 29th convocation speaker of the Tigest Steward Apostolic Pentecostal Mission School has cautioned parents and guardians to properly monitor their children's activities if they must be the future leaders of the country. Emmanuel Willing share proper monitoring of the case by parents and guardians to help them keep away by engaging into dangerous activities.
I want to encourage our parents that first of all, we need to congratulate for being present in the lives of these kids. I am a new parent, so I understand what it means to be fully in the life of the child from birth. Second of all, from pregnancy to birth, and childhood is a very hectic job. So I must commend you all parents for the sacrifices that you are putting into every day to make sure that your students or your children or kids have like the quality education for tomorrow. Let me just say this. Continue to be present in their lives. Continue to wake up early and prepare them. Continue to be involved in their lives. Don't just prepare them and send them to school and get to know who are their friends. Get to know what to have conversation with them. Right now they can understand. And when kids reach 18 age, or 18 age stage, they learn someone. And I know as second classes that we did, sometimes you are very frustrated. So, well, this guy is just a disappointment. I don't want to, or get to this. That's an easier way for the child to be corrected by the community.
The voice of Manuel Webmin of the 29th convocation of the Mother TST Stewart Apostolic Pentecostal Mission School that over the weekend. And of course, that's all the time we have to be with you on today's edition of News Desk as we want on the curtain. On today's edition of the news program, these are the top stories we have been following. President Joseph Boakai congratulates the government and people of the United States of America ahead of the country's 248th independence anniversary on July 4th. Liberia Coast Guard rescues about 35 people trapped by floods in Johnsonville Township as Defense Minister Geraldine Josh hails the Coast Guard for executing the Operation Rising Tide. And the Board of Directors appoints Amos Buri as Acting Director General of the institution, following the resignation of Jenny Macaulay. Away from Liberia, Kenya President William Ruto says the country will have to borrow more to keep the government running following the rejection of the controversial finance bill meant to raise more money in taxes. Thanks to our correspondents, writers, reporters, editors, those who helped in making today's edition of the Texas Sources Olivia Bound rare for us to news bulletin the foreign development. Johnson Patoma able coordinated the sound, my Tobian sat behind the camera. For on behalf of News Desk, my name is Henson Decker present.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Via TV.
Into Truth FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll take your better level.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary at 12. My name is Henson Decker present.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life, that's what you see. I have a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life, that's what I live, you know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads and stuff.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Ria TV and listening to Truth FM 96.1.
I would like to fund my account at any time, even here.
Right here, right now.
Here too!
Without moving an inch.
Here would be just perfect.
Henceforth, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account and vice versa directly from your mobile phone. A simple and fast solution that is always available to ensure a permanent access to your Orange Money services. Anywhere, anytime, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account from your mobile phone to cash out, to recharge, to transfer, to pay, to buy. To subscribe to this service, go to your bank branch office partner to the Orange Money service. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.